Today we're going to be working at the Chester Village Cemetery Center in Chester, New Hampshire. I'm a trustee here, and we have some trees we're going to be working on taking down up there, and we need to dig out the side of this hill to level the area for a crane that's going to be coming in. So we'll be doing that, see what we come across. So it's going to be like in the 90s today. We're leveling out this area to set up a crane to take down these two big trees in the cemetery. They'll come in through the gate, set up on this dirt area that I'm leveling out. As I'm digging, I'm being careful that I don't go too far. Make sure I keep an eye on the dirt, see if it changes color. If it changes color in a certain way, in a square blocky kind of look, then that's a good indication that there's a possible grave there, so we don't want to disturb that. Right now I'm working on taking this stump out. Work it around, knock some dirt off it. We got the stump out. We're continuing over a little bit more, probably dig another, I don't know, maybe 10 feet. That'll be getting close to the graves that are there, and just keep an eye out as we dig in for any different types of soil that changed, that looked like it was disturbed at one time. But right now we're staying with virgin soil. We got like 6 to 8 inches of loam, then loomy clay, and then some hard pan and some ledge. So I just stopped to take a break, have something to drink. It's getting pretty warm out, and I didn't have my camera rolling. I was measuring out the area, make sure I had a 30 by 30 pad. I'm gonna have to square up the corners here and there, and I went over to this side of the hill here, and there's a slate piece of stone that was sticking out, and I pulled it out, and oh geez, it's got to be at least a foot buried. And sure enough, it's a footstone, sleeper. It's one of the stones I was working on up here last year. So let's go find the sleepers, see if I can get this piece back where it's supposed to be. I think I hit it with a bucket and took a chunk here. I'll have to look later in the pieces here, but sleeper. Yeah. So I think the sleepers are down here. These aren't sleepers. So there's a sleeper. sure which sleeper. There's a sleeper. So this sleeper here I repaired last fall and had many fractures in it. So yeah, I don't know which sleeper it's for, but it is a footstone. It's a slate. Could be this sleeper, that sleeper, that sleeper. But it's a footstone and it belongs down here. Don't think it's this one. Maybe it is. I don't know. I don't think so. It's a heavier carving. I think it's this sleeper here. Yeah, that's crazy though. I mean, there's the sleeper's family, and found the stone down here. Friggin', what is that? It's gonna be close to 30 feet away. Buried a foot down. Crazy. Okay, that's all. So I think I came to the conclusion what happened here. So back in late 80s, 90s or whatever, they did this revolutionary walkway. Mike Olson and I think hired Bruce McLaughlin was working for Mike Olson, that I was told. And so digging this here out, I found that piece of the footstone, but I just found another piece down about the same thing, and it's sandy soil. There's no sand in the center of town. This is the only area that's sandy. So I think what happened is when they were building the walkway, they had leftover material or whatever they were digging out, they were dumping it here on top of the native soil, and those footstones were on top of the ground and they didn't know probably, and they buried over some of these stones that got kicked around, and that's how they ended up a foot down. So let's grab this piece and see, piece it together a little better now. Miss L sleeper. Miss L sleeper. Miss L. Miss L. Yeah, that matches up. Miss L sleeper. Yep, that's pretty good. Miss L sleeper. Miss L sleeper. Miss L sleeper. Miss L sleep. So I think that's the original footstone to this Linda sleeper. As I predicted, and as I had a hunch, they did. they used this cliff kind of to get rid of extra material for that walkway. And when they did, I have a piece of headstone that is missing from Sarah's stone, which is 12 feet away, and it was about a foot deep down. So these stones were in place fallen, and then they added material to the top of it, and that's how they got lost. So yeah, I'm glad we found the piece. I'm pretty sure it's Sarah, daughter of so-and-so. Yeah. So that goes right there. So that's been broken and missing for a long time. How about that? We got that leveled out now. We got it cleaned up. Plenty of room, 30 by 30. Now they can set the crane up.